recording artist, Chain in the Gang.
So this lighting seems like horrible. When one's involved in what you're calling DIY or underground music, what's simultaneously apparent is how popular the music is and how unpopular it is. And like the community is at once, you know, tiny, like a city like Philadelphia that can only spit out a few people to see a group like ours or whoever, people of our ilk. And then on the other hand, you know, like the kind of virtual community, which would be probably look at a website like yours, which must number in the, you know, whatever, the zillions, right? So there's obviously this, the community is an interesting thing because what is it? You know, there's now with this anonymous community of the internet, these people who passively are kind of interested in these things, and then, you know, or the people who are buying the records, coming to the show, or involved in the music. I don't know, it's a really interesting thing. It's an interesting idea. We'll just a little bit of time to talk. Just a little bit. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
People talk about reparations.
They do.
That's right. They do. People talk about reparations.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, me too. I want reparations from a government. I want reparations from a school. I want reparations from TV. How about you? Thought I was going to say, I want reparations from a whole lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? The idea behind reparations is that if there's some sort of business, a business venture, let's say a rock and roll band, like Chain and the Gang, and they do something egregious, then they should have to pay the people that they exploited, right? That's just a business, that's a convention of business, right? Is my vocal just a little bit loud? I love myself. Yeah.
convention of business, right? So let's say your business is called the United States of America, and then you're still profiting from some kind of arrangement from the past, you know, the cumulative layer of exploitation. Then it sent all your kids to Yale, etc., etc. Well, you know what? At a certain point, you owe reparations, right? Yeah. It's an easy concept. It's a controversial concept.
Music is obviously something that developed along with language. It's a primal thing, and it's really ritualistic. It's obviously like when you're walking down the street and you see something, it'll trigger a song. You don't even know why the song is triggered until you get to the word. I think that one thing about music that I think is really interesting is the way music's changed. The way music changes with technology, and this is a common, thing that everybody talks about all the time, obviously. But one aspect of music that's changed, people talk nostalgically about the record album, including me, or the single, the 45 single. They talk about it like that's the way it should be, that's the way it was, and the way it should be. But really, that's a tiny period of history that people were making an album or making a single. And in fact, it's, I don't know, in 1940 or something, or 1950 or something, the 45 was, I don't know. So really, the 45 was only around for 30 years. So maybe, it was only around as a really dominant mode for 30 years or something, which is, now the CD's been around for almost 30 years. The way that the medium through which we carry music or transfer music is really is something that is part of its power. Maybe it's good that people don't have this kind of cult leader complex, but at the same time, maybe it's bad for, if absolutely an undemocratic society, if music, if we believe in the power of art or something is a way to change things, then, which I don't know if I necessarily believe in, but if we're going to accept that as something, then obviously this diminished role of the artist is something to be concerned about. My name's Ian Svenonius, and I'm a singer with a group called Chain and the Gang.